Welcome back to Society Case Files. My name is Robert, and today I'm going to be building the Drukhari Razorwing. If you like this kind of content and you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. You might also consider becoming a member. This is like YouTube's Patreon, and you'll get early access to videos just like this one. But anyway, let's dive right in. The Razorwing was something I was really excited about. I actually went and ordered it at the store because there was no better deal for it, to be honest. And it was a very easy model to build, but the trick was there was a lot of sub-assembly painting, and some of which I would go out to say probably was a little unnecessary. For example, on the screen right now, I'm building the pilot, and then I painted him, and then I put on his cockpit, and I painted the little support beams, and it's really hard to tell that I went in and did all that extra work to get it done. I also painted the entire model before I put on the weapons, so this was a bit of a process. I would say that the model building, super easy, but if you want to do it without the inconvenience of having to be very careful with certain things, then you're going to be doing a lot of sub-assembly painting, and while I was very much against that earlier on just because it seemed very inconvenient, I have adopted it a lot more recently, especially with larger models. So in any event, all around, I think you won't have any trouble, and you'll get to see my finished painted version at the very end because I did finish it completely and then put this video together. And just as an added bonus, we have the Tyrannid Prime with Lash Whip up in there in the upper left corner to accompany us through some of the video. But anyway, I'm going to hush now. I'll talk to you again at the end. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm jumping in a little bit early before the end just to talk about those fins. So the fins on the left and right were really easy. The back one was pretty darn stiff, and I had to pull down the rear between the thrusters to make it fit in properly. Here it is revealed in the paint job that I picked. I love this thing. It was super fun. I made a few big mistakes. One of the major ones was that the hole that the stand goes into, I wasn't reading the instructions like a complete jackass, and I filled it in with the piece that allows you to do so. So don't do that. But other than that, I'd say that all around it was a pretty easy build. Other than that back fin, which is why I hopped in early, and maybe the fact that I had to read some things. I didn't show you putting on the missiles. They're super obvious. They have little holes. They go right into the places they should. Absolutely simple to do. But if you have any questions, let me know. If there's a model you'd like to see, let me know and I'll put it on the list. Otherwise, this is Robert with Society Case Files, signing off.